Welcome to Northland Basketball. Presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Hey everybody, welcome back into the Chinle Wildcat Den. More Northland basketball is headed your way as we get ready for Game 2 of our broadcast doubleheader tonight. Starting lineups are being announced right now for tonight's big boys varsity matchup. The Chinle Wildcats hosting the Monument Valley Mustangs, and we're just about ready for this one. The Mustang lineup and their starters just announced a moment ago. And on the other side, it's going to be the starting five for the Chinle Wildcats. And that is the famous Alfred Nelson, who is making the announcement. The starting five for the Wildcats, led by number 1, Raymond Parker. And there is number 2, Bradley McCurtain, getting his name and number announced to the locals here at the Wildcat Den. Number 11, Jaden Lee, also gets a start here for the Wildcats. Aiden Kinlachini, number 21, a fan favorite, as you can tell. And you know what? A Sports Zone favorite as well. We love Aiden. Hard-working, low blocks player. And then finally, the 5th starter is number 23, Colin Laughing. Those are your Wildcat starters for head coach CJ Wood. Chinle will give you some more stats, more update on what the Wildcats look like here for the season. And in just a moment, I need to get you those starters on the other side. But in the 3A North region, the Wildcats are undefeated, 7-0, and way out in front of everybody. I mean, a 2-game lead in the loss column over this team, Monument Valley. Wildcats have played 7 games, 7-0 in the region. Monument Valley is 3-2, so obviously they got a few more games to play to end the season. Tuba City in 3rd place, taking on Ganado tonight. Tuba City had a 4-3 record, Page 4-3. Those two teams tied at the beginning of tonight's opening tip, controlled by Monument Valley. And guess what? Sports Zone Nation, we are underway with more Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone, and a great defensive play on that drive. The guy driving, Jaden Sosi, and he had it blocked. I think that was Jaden Lee, wasn't it? Jaden defensively was able to get the blocked shot, make an early defensive play for the Wildcats. And here we go. Back to it. Just about 30 seconds into the start of this thing. And these two teams looking for their first points. Just as the shot clock was ending, Jaden Lee has a steal, and Raymond Parker is going to pull up and try to get that one to go. He missed it, but he gets some help. What a great follow by Bradley McCurtain, the sophomore for the Wildcats. Bradley gets the first points of the game. Jaden Lee with those active hands on defense breaks up that one. And he's got his, I think that's 3 early defensive plays by Aiden. Or Jaden, rather. We'll get our first whistle. That's Colin Laughing picking up the personal foul. But Jaden Lee making, in the first minute of play, you know, breaking up passes, stealing things, just wreaking havoc early on defense.
Yeah, he's watching the eyes of the person who has the ball and getting in passing lanes. So he's anticipating passes and getting in passing lanes and watching the eyes. That's how he's coming up with those steals. And his teammate at the foul line, that's Colin Laughing, makes one and then another. His free throw's good, a 4-0 early start for the Wildcat boys. Monument Valley's basketball. Into front court. Cooper Young, one of the starters. And this guy right here, who is an offensive machine for Monument Valley, Makai Parrish, number 23 in the starting lineup, and he's got their first points. Others out there. The guy that wears number 0, Jaden Sosi, gets a start as we watch Aiden Kinlichi get an early basket inside. Good job, and there's a takeaway by Colin Laughing to Kinlichi. Aiden's got the finish right there. Boy, that's going to force a timeout, isn't it? Or something soon if that Wildcat momentum continues. Anderson Holiday, the head coach for Monument Valley, will have to do something. Try to slow this down. Another steal for the Wildcats. No look to Kinlichi off the glass. That one good. Aiden's got 6 early points, a couple of assists now for Colin Laughing. More defense. Laughing the points. Wow! Early domination by the Wildcats. A timeout. Northland basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
It started with a dream. Simple, honest, and rooted in the White Mountains of Arizona. That dream shaped legends, and those legends built Perkins Cinders. Through decades of effort and hard work, the business became more than a name. Perkins Cinders, built by legends, driven by purpose.
Step into the world where every bloom tells a story at the Bloom House Floral Design Shop. From enchanting decor to lifelike artificial florals that stay stunning year-round, we craft magic for your home, your holidays, and your biggest moments. Need a custom arrangement or a centerpiece that wows? We'll design it just for you. No fairy godmother required. The Bloom House, located in Pinetop and Sholo, is where imagination blossoms and every day becomes more beautiful.
Hey, we're back, and we thank you for joining us back in here after the timeout, the early Monument Valley timeout after that man's team. There's C.J. Wood. He is the head coach and the athletic director here at Chinle High School, and his guys have come out absolutely on fire, Valina Sosi.
They have, and Monument Valley has been careless with the ball. They need to take care of the ball a little bit more, a little better, and that got out of hand quickly.
Jump shot from the left angle out there for Monument Valley. That's Hunter Worker, number 10. Misses that shot. Kinlichi pulls up at the foul line, back outside, and way downtown. That shot no good for McCurtain. And it's Worker with the rebounds up to, look at that. Look at Makai Parrish, the catch. And that beautiful behind the back pass for the assist. The point, Tyron Yazzie gets the points on that. That was gorgeous. Cannot wait to see the replay on that. Can we see it? Guys, can we have a look at, watch this. Oh, we're gonna have to lengthen out that replay a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back in time just a hair on that replay when we get, there we go. Yeah, that's a good looker right there. That's a good looker. As we get back into it, 4:43 on the clock in the first quarter. Chinle out to a 12-4 lead. The inbound comes into Rainen Parker. The original 5 are still on the floor for the Wildcats. And I believe the same to be said for Monument Valley. Don't think we've seen any subs in yet for them. McCurtain to Kinlichi, and now back outside. And Bradley McCurtain will launch that 3, and Bradley has his second early make of the game, this time from outside the perimeter. Makai Parrish dribbles way out on top. Now Jaden Sosi on the drive, and that one's going to roll off the back iron. He got the foul, however, and I think they're giving him 2 shots out of it. And 2 shots for Sosi. And the first one, of course, up and good. Well, you know, I have to ask the question, Valina. V. Sosi joining me on the broadcast. You're V. Sosi. That is Jaden Sosi.
No relation.
None?
None.
And you can say that with complete confidence?
Well,
Pretty sure.
pretty sure.
So you know all your Sosi relatives, I make the assumption.
Well, he may be related, but maybe by a distant cousin or something.
Yeah.
I gotta ask his clan.
I get you. You got to go to the clans. McCurtain. And left side, Raymond Parker, guarded by Tyron Yazzie. There's a new face on the floor with a 3 on the way. No good off the back iron. Rebound, Jaden Sosi. That is number 3, Bryce Burbank. Burbank into the game. The younger brother of the world-famous Cooper Burbank, as we watch Makai Parrish come up short on that shot, but his teammate has his back for the rebound. Tip it around, Hunter Worker in the paint. Tyron Yazzie and Makai Parrish from the corner. And that shot is good. Much needed points right there for Monument Valley. And they get it down to 6 points, the lead for the Wildcats. McCurtain. And that's going to bang off there and come down to the Mustangs. Cooper Young had that rebound. And Hunter Worker is unable to finish it. It's Bradley McCurtain up the floor, drop it back. Parker, the hesitation. Wildcats doing a good job protecting the ball well and working to something high percentage. You gotta like the discipline, V, of this Wildcats team.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of dribbling out there. They're moving the ball, which forces the defense to get out of sync. So they have an open man and they get an open shot.
It's a Jaden Sosi jump shot. It's no good though. And up the floor go the Wildcats. And a 2-shot foul on the way. This is number 5, Draven Yazzie, who is coming to the game, a junior for the Wildcats. He is going to the foul line. Cooper Young sends him there with Monument Valley's second team foul. Draven Yazzie completes the first one. Coach Anderson Holiday, he's got his guys slow. He got his guys calmed down a little bit. They fell behind 12-2, and they have now outscored the Wildcats 7-4. Now 7-5 since that point. Into the game comes Jacoby Nastasio, number 0, also on the floor for the Wildcats. Number 24, Caleb Guy. He is out there in that lineup. So now a younger and smaller lineup on the floor for Coach Wood. And a nice job. Hunter Worker works inside on the feed from Cooper Young. And those points from Monument Valley. Colin Laughing turns it over. The Wildcats by 6.
Mustangs doing a better job in handling the pressure, getting the ball across half court.
Yazzie drops a pass back to the angle, and Jaden Sosi tried to connect, couldn't do it. It is rebounded by Bryce Burbank. Nastasio. In the paint. The Wildcats, back outside. 13 on the shot clock. And that shot blocked inside. The guy that got it blocked was Draven Yazzie. And then Colin Laughing couldn't do anything with it. And another blind pass by Makai Parrish. And that one's not going to work out quite as well as the first time. And from downtown, the shot is good for Bryce Burbank. Answered in transition. Mackay Parrish has 7 early points for his team, and at the buzzer, you see it, no good. Chinle takes a 20-13 lead into the second quarter, which is on the way in a moment. Everybody stand by. Back to the Wildcat Den in just a bit. Northland basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert, joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, before you leave, please pick up some time for us.
And we return to the action here at the Wildcat Den. There's your Aiden Kinlichi. Looks like the Wildcats are going to return, let's see, a couple of those starters. Jaden Lee, number 11, back in. Aiden, mentioned him. He is back on the floor for the Wildcats, who come into this game with an 18-4 overall record against 7-9 Monument Valley. And if you're wondering about the rankings for boys basketball, as we watch Monument Valley work the baseline, now back outside, and Jaden Sosi wide open. A little bit wide left on his shot. Mackay Parrish gets the rebound and could not quite sneak it up there. And then he commits a foul. That'll be personal foul number 2 in the game on Mackay, and that's a guy they cannot afford to get in foul trouble. The Wildcats are ranked number 9 in the state. Number 9 in 3A basketball. Monument Valley, well, they're a bit down the list. Monument Valley is number 26. McCurtain's drive, no good. But he got it back. He rips it right away from Yazi. Kinlichi at the top. Hand checked on his way down. Hunter Worker, the guy that gets him. Floyd Simmons along with V. Sosi joining me here on this broadcast of Northland basketball here at the Wildcat Den. Chinle battling Monument Valley, and Jaden Lee is going to get it taken away. Good defense. Monument. Jaden Sosi step back. 3 is good for Jaden Sosi. He has been launching him. He finally finds his range here in the second quarter. And there's your answer, the second 3 of the game for Bradley McCurtain. Well, that was, I don't think that was intended.
No.
I think Cooper Young found himself in the middle and just, I got to throw it up there. Did not work. Jaden Lee goes the other direction for it in his first points of the game for the Cats. Hey, that's the other thing, Valina. I got to ask you as an original OG Wildcat, okay? Now, you love basketball all over the North. You're a supporter of all these teams that we cover with Northland basketball. But, you know, with your origination here in Chinle, I'm going to count that little continuation for you. Count the basket. The whistle on Monument Valley's... Nope, it's on Bryce Burbank, sorry. And it's Mackay Parrish who gets the shot here. Mackay with the 2, and we'll see if he gets the 1 following this up. But I got to ask you, I never hear people say the Cats. and I don't ever really say it much on the broadcast, once in a while. So is it strictly always Wildcats, or can we say the Cats? What do we do? As a person with some local connection.
Wildcats.
Just Wildcats.
Yes, we'd like to keep it wild.
Because, there's a lot of cats, right?
There's a lot of cats.
Kind of different cats. But you're not the Jaguars, not the Tigers or the Lions. Might have been an extra step in there somewhere. And by the way, Hunter Worker gets called for the foul. He barely kind of hit the defender, and he was asking for the floppage, but he didn't get it.
I didn't see a whole lot of contact there. But good jobs by the ref.
The flop, you can't flop anymore in this game. It's not the NBA, Long distance try. The shot is no good. And a 25-19 Chinle advantage. After some early troubles, Monument Valley's really stabilized, haven't they?
They have. They slowed down the pace somewhat. They're doing a good job in controlling the pace and the ball, taking care of the ball. And I think with Chinle, they kind of got out of rhythm there.
It's just like, the problem is you just can't let Chinle have those runs that they can put together. Somehow keep it from happening, because in the interim periods, hang with them, play with them.
Yeah, and basketball is a long game, so you have a lot of highs, a lot of lows, and you can't get too high or too low. You got to continue to manage the game, especially if you're a point guard, running the pace and putting people in the right position. And I think that's what Parrish is doing right now, plus Sosi for Kianta.
Took a look at that earlier defensive play, the offensive charge. We call it player control foul these days, at least more commonly. As you see Bradley McCurtain make 2 free throws. Bradley's got 10 points in the game to lead the Wildcats in scoring. So I don't know, what's the vote on that last one? Did you get to see that, V? Did you see the slow-mo on a replay a second ago?
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of contact.
Show it one more time for the fans out there. Watch this now. We're going to slow down for you right about here. So, folks, what do you think? Is that a charge, player control foul, or how would you call it? Here's the steal by Bradley McCurtain. Bradley's having a tremendous first half for Chinle. He is leading them in scoring with 12 points. You see that big defensive play, just a sophomore, and he's really setting the pace out there for the Wildcats. Jaden Sosi's shot attempt will come up empty. We get to the halfway mark right here in the second quarter. Our broadcast of Northland basketball coming up at halftime. It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tints halftime report. And at the half, I'm sure we're going to have a lot to report on that guy right there. Number 2 on your screen, number 1 in your heart for the moments. That guy, Bradley McCurtain, is tearing it up in the first half. We're going to be back with more in the second quarter. It's Northland basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
You don't have to drive hours for top-notch healthcare. We've got it right here at White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic in Springerville. Heart skipping a beat? Our cardiologists have you covered. Achy feet? Our podiatry team's a step ahead. From pulmonology to orthopedics and mental and behavioral health, we treat you, not just the chart. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community.
Hey, great job by Monument Valley. Get points right there. Jaden Sosi with the assist to Cooper Young. And Cooper able to hit the mid-range jumper. And our difference is 10 points. Chinle 31, Monument Valley 21. Back in here to close out this first half. Floyd Simmons along with V. Sosi. Northland basketball brought to you by the Sports Zone. And on the floor, that's number 10, Cedric Claw. Cedric Claw in the lineup for the Wildcats. And that one no good from downtown for Bradley McCurtain. Well, there's a Cooper on the floor for Monument Valley, and there's a Cooper in the stands somewhere. So you get ready to see Bradley McCurtain send the ball in. Into Claw. Playing catch with Bradley. And now there's Aiden Kinlichey at the top of the key. And he wants to take this one to the hole, and he's fouled. 2 shots on the way. It's Tyron Yazzie that commits the foul, his second of the game. So there's a Cooper in the stand somewhere. I don't know where he is. I don't think we're going to get a chance to see him right now. We must be having a bit of an issue going on. And we'll fix it for you here just as fast as we can, people. That's Aiden Kinlichey at the line.
Chinle's doing a good job in spreading the floor, 5 out, which brings their Kientes big man out, so it gives an opportunity for the guards to get into the paint.
Well, after missing that foul shot, there was a lane violation, allowing Aiden to shoot another. And he missed. And then who got it? Was that Aiden that got his own and put it back?
No. 10.
Okay, gotcha. It was Claw. Now I missed that. I missed that one on the other end. See Monument Valley able to answer it. Bradley McCurtain.
He's feeling it.
Speaking of answers, Bradley burying that shot. 17 first half points for Bradley McCurtain. Hey guys, if we need to get that at halftime, that's okay too. Colin Laughing with a steal. And Colin's going to the foul line. And by the way, Blaine Sullivan has come into the game for the Mustangs. He's the guy that got that basket just a couple of moments ago. Hunter Worker is standing by to re-enter the Monument Valley lineup, which he'll do right now. And he replaces Tyron Yazzie. Laughing knocks them both down. He's 4 for 4 at the foul line here in the first half. Wildcats shooting great free throws here in the first half. 2, 4, 6, 8. They are 9 for 10 at the line in these first couple of quarters. And Jaden Lee swoops in. Jaden's had a good game defensively early on. I think that's might be his 3rd steal early on in this game, and he gets that one right there. Wildcats have owned the second quarter. Offensive foul called on Chinle. That is Bradley McCurtain who picks it up. But in the second quarter, the Wildcats have outscored Monument Valley 19-10. Wow, Jaden Lee just ripped it away from Monument Valley. McCurtain. Things are going Chinle's way. I mean, he just drops a blind pass back to his guy, and his guy was there. Kinlichey doesn't like the call of the double. Did you see it? Go back on that again. Try that again. Monument Valley, that'll be an offensive foul. Chinle standing his ground, taking a shot from Blaine Sullivan. Although I got to be honest with you, I bet you Chinle could have just stayed right upright. He's got a lot of size on Blaine Sullivan. I'm not saying he flopped or anything like that, okay? That's not the accusation.
Well, there was more contact than the last call.
Indeed there was. Jaden Lee with the ball to Bradley McCurtain. And Bradley unable. Chinle. The follow's good for Aiden. And the Wildcats do it again. By the way, that's McKendrin Davis, number 30, McKendrin Davis. On the floor for the Wildcats. He makes that play. Chinle on the baseline, and that's an offensive foul. I mean, Aiden's he's a tough guy, and he carries a lot of authority behind him when he gives you that shot. The big boy. Aiden's going to go get a rest. Bradley McCurtain steps out as well. Final 27 seconds here of this first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tints halftime report is on the way. Beautiful. Blaine Sullivan on the drive and the dish, but Cooper Young just not quite, or was that Jaden? It was Jaden Sosi. Not quite able to finish that. Mackay on the shot, and 3 foul shots on the way. Nastasio got him. That wasn't that long ago. Monument Valley was right there.
Yeah. I think it's the pressure from the Wildcats that got them out of sync there. Jaden Lee definitely set the tone on the defensive side, and then you have McCurtain setting the tone on the offensive side. You certainly don't want to foul with 4 seconds left going into the half for 3-point free throws there. So momentum is very important going into the half, and as you come out of the third quarter, picking up that momentum.
How about Mackay Parrish, 3 for 3 on those free throws. He's going to go into halftime with 13 points to lead the Monument Valley scoring. On the other side, Bradley McCurtain is the high point man with 17. Both guys having a great first half, but it's Chinle way out in front by 15, everybody. We're going to give you a breakdown on the way here in a little bit. We do have some homecoming activities on the way. We'll get to breaking it down for you in a moment. Stand by. It's Northland basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your best of the White Mountains 2025 Best Propane Company, Owens Energy. In fact, it's their 5th consecutive win in a row. Owens has been proudly serving our community for more than 25 years, supporting local organizations, providing dependable service, and now an official partner of the Sports Zone's Friday Night Football Show. It's all about propane at Owens Energy, a local family-owned business with friendly, reliable service right here in Arizona's White Mountains. Owens Energy, your White Mountains propane provider.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Perkins Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Perkins Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best!
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert, joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Perkins Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Perkins Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation.
For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best!
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
And it's the end of the Mountain Mobile Halftime. Yeah, it's over, actually. We had to take a break, and we had to do a couple of things and fix a couple of things. And you saw some of that. You saw some of the homecoming activities at halftime. And congratulations to the King, the homecoming King. It's Chinle basketball player Aiden Kinlichi, who is right now not on the floor. I'm sure we'll see Aiden here in just a little bit. The second half is underway. And a nice little shovel pass to Colin Laughing. He could not quite finish it up right there. And it will be Mackay Parish and Monument Valley coming away with the rebound and possession of the ball. And a jump shot that won't go down. There's Bradley McCurtain for the Wildcat rebound. Bradley up the floor. He gets it to Cedric Claw, number 10. Now there is a pass to Bryce Burbank, number 3, starting the second half. Burbank unable to connect on that shot. Number 23, Colin Laughing, starts the second half for CJ Woods, the head coach. And there's a good look right in the middle of your screen at Cooper Burbank. Cooper Burbank, the Northland basketball. I don't know, there's a word called legend, okay, but he transcends legendary status. So I don't know, what's the next word up, V. Sosi? What do you say after legend? Above legend. What do you say? God with the little G, right?
I don't know what it is, but he was a great player and probably still is.
Yeah, I'm sure he can still hoop it up a little bit. Now he's done. His playing days are done. I did talk to Cooper a little while ago. He is going to school at Northern Arizona University, and he is studying to be a graphic designer. That guy right there. And he's got his own brand. He calls it, I believe it's called Elevate. So there's a free commercial for you, Cooper. And let's get going again here. The second half here, Northland basketball presented by the Sports Zone. Look at Colin Laughing working side against all those dudes. And Colin's got 8 points in the game with that make for the Wildcats. Floyd Simmons along with V. Sosi here calling this broadcast of Northland basketball. I think we might get a chance to talk to the presidents. Navajo Nation President, Boo Nygren. He is here. Ball to the baseline. And the Wildcats continue to work it. Let's see here. Some messages on the live chat. 1 or 2 directed right at me. Let me see if I can get to that. Colin Laughing puts it on the floor. Tries to go over Tyron Yazzie, cannot do it. The Mustangs will take over Cooper Young right there. Cooper wears number 5. There's Mackay Parish, number 23. Also number 34, Tyron Yazzie starting this half for MV. That is number 12. That's Blaine
Sullivan getting ready to inbound the ball, and that leaves one more Mustang. It's number 0, Jaden Sosi. Jaden there in the lineup for Coach Anderson Holiday. Jaden guarded closely by Cedric Claw, and McCurtain comes out to help Sullivan to Sosi. And ultimately, Bryce Burbank takes control for a moment. It will be Monument Valley's basketball after a tie-up. That was a little travel.
Yeah.
A little travel that Monument Valley got away with. I guess when you're down by 14.
Yeah, if the Mustangs want to get back into this, they got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, got to get.
And they can't let that happen too.
Got to get busy, got to get back.
Transition offense.
19 points now in the game for Bradley McCurtain, the sophomore. And this runner up there no good for Sullivan, but he'd tap it in. Got his own, good hustle play. Blaine Sullivan right there on the make for his Monument Valley teammates. Nice change of direction. Draven kind of deked him to the defender's left and then just blew by him for the points and the foul. Two fouls on Cooper Young. And a ball thrown out of bounds. It's a rare miss by Bradley McCurtain. Rebound, Tyron Yazzie. Now Parrish. Yazzie at the foul line, and he decides to go for it. And he's got a couple of foul shots on the way.
He hesitated a little bit there. He had an open lane, and if he had just went as soon as he caught it, he would have had an open lane layup.
He who hesitates.
He who hesitates.
Tyron was he.
He's got great length.
Tyron with a second free throw try on the way, and somebody stepped across. It was Monument Valley.
Number 12 went too soon.
Down to 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pace of the game has really slowed down, hasn't it? The fans have not had a lot to get excited about in the third quarter.
It has, and one of the things that I like seeing is the Chinle coach continues to coach, even if there's a huge lead there.
Rainen Parker took this long to get his first points of the game. A little surprising. Now Rainen also hasn't played a lot. He's a starter, and for one reason or another, his minutes have been limited today. But he hits that three right there, and it's Wildcats again. Rainen again, and Rainen will rain a three. Parker with the hot hand right now for these Wildcats. Also committed a foul right there. How about a timeout? Sports Zone Nation back in a moment. Northland basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Perkins Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Perkins Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners, and these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Well, great play by Mackay Parrish to get the ball. It just wouldn't go in for him when he attempted that three right there, and a 23-point advantage for the Chinle Wildcats. Jaden Lee on the baseline. Unable. And Bradley McCurtain now goes to the free throw line. 2 shots on the way for Bradley, who has had a terrific outing tonight for the Chinle Wildcats. Tyron Yazzie just committed personal foul number 3 in the game. We're going to take a look at our officials. First, let's find out if Bradley can get something done. He does. Well, there is one of our officials, Daryl Smiley. It's Daryl Smiley, everybody. My brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. There is Gary Begay of Round Rock, Arizona. Round Rock's very own Gary Begay. And there is from the mighty burg of Holbrook, Arizona, there is Scott Baker. Scott Baker, the third official. Calling this one tonight at the Wildcat Den. We got a whistle. And my brother Daryl will let us know that it was a Wildcat foul. McKendron Davis on the floor, and he gets called on that foul. Chinle and Monument Valley Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone. Floyd Simmons along with V. Sosi. And that one's good all day long for Jaden Sosi, his second 3 of the game. Blaine Sullivan's second foul. Checking in now for Coach Holliday and Monument Valley is number 50, Easton Parrish. Bradley. Aiden Kinlichey. A couple of big boys battling underneath. Getting a little physical out there. There's a long outlet pass to Keandro Begay, number 4. Keandro now in the game for Coach Holliday, and his guy's going to get some of that, get that bench some time out there.
Okay,
And let's see if Begay can hit them both. He does. Final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Jaden Lee's post-up move would not produce the points. Long outlet pass to Parrish is tipped and picked off. Davis with the pass inside to Kinlichey, and Aiden fouled on the play. Count it. That is 11 points on the night for Aiden. It was Jaden Sosi's first personal foul. And we'll see if Aiden can get to a total of 12 points in the game, and he will not for the moment. Boy, those are quick hands on defense, aren't they?
They are. Once again, setting the pace.
Chinle from the corner. And the follow tip is no good, but that's a shooting foul. And the guy that committed the foul is Easton Parrish, which you got to really appreciate about the Wildcats is it's their patented discipline. Such a disciplined team. The program going all the way back to the Raul Mendoza days. He established it. I feel like I don't really think it was there consistently before Coach Mendoza took over.
And I agree. I think a lot of it has to do with, how the coaches handle practice in those sessions, and that's where the discipline starts. Is a lot of preparation goes into execution, and when you get on the court, it's just easy. But discipline is the main thing that I know CJ Wood. He preaches that a lot. Stay disciplined.
Yep, it's obviously what you do today as a coach, what you do right now in the game, in the practice in front of you. That's all important. That's all big. But the culture is now embedded. Mm-hmm. It's what you expect. It's what the young players coming into the program, they just kind of expect. This is how it's done. This is how I approach things. If I want to play, this is what I have to do. These are the expectations on me. This is Jacoby Anastasio, by the way, at the foul line. And let's see, makes 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2 for Jacoby. Mustangs break that press. And they're not done playing, are they? Still pressing, still playing hard.
Yeah, and I think the coach is trying to find the right rotation, the right set of boys that can work together. This seems to be working.
Jaden Sosi, unable to finish.
Shots
there.
are not going in.
Finally something does count. Jaden Sosi right there on the runner.
Nice rotation.
Answered back the other way, McKendron Davis. He gets his first field goal on the night. That's number 11, Logan Dixon has checked in here. Shot at the buzzer, no good. We go to the fourth quarter, everybody. Chinle comfortably in front here in this 3A North Region game. It's Northland basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Step into the world where every bloom tells a story at the Bloom House Floral Design Shop. From enchanting decor to lifelike artificial florals that stay stunning year-round, we craft magic for your home, your holidays, and your biggest moments. Need a custom arrangement or a centerpiece that wows? We'll design it just for you. No fairy godmother required. The Bloom House, located in Pinetop and Show Low, is where imagination blossoms and every day becomes more beautiful.
Hey, we're back in. The fourth quarter is now officially underway, everybody. Welcome back in. to this broadcast of Northland basketball presented by the Sports Zone. Floyd Simmons right here, V. Sosi with me, but she's taking a break for a moment because it's our privilege to welcome in the president of the great Navajo Nation. Boo Nygren is in the audience today and joining us here now. President Nygren, if you want to pick that. Did you drop your phone?
Yeah.
Pick that up if you'd like. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What a game tonight.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed the game tonight and seeing Chinle, Monument Valley, the fans, and everybody in between. So, again, want to wish everybody tuning in. I know that a lot of us, we love to watch your channel when we're at home and when we're relaxing and trying to make sure that we stay up to date with everything that's going on. So, again, thank you to you and your team. And tonight's game has been very fun. The crowd's been into it, especially that last one, the girls' game. Overtime and everything that you could ever ask for on homecoming night. And so, really enjoying it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and thank you for those kind words. But mostly it's just a privilege. I can tell you that. I can't think of anywhere else I want to be on a Friday night, right here at a place like the Wildcat Den or the Event Center in Window Rock or wherever it is. I don't know, the Ganado Pavilion. Let's just play some basketball.
Play some basketball. That's what these young kids, girls and boys, come out to put on a show for all of us to remind us what hard work looks like, dedication, teamwork, and even as being in high level of leadership and the education that you get, you bring a lot of the fundamentals back to sports. And I do that all the time. It's like, it's not the NBA education that I got, so anytime I'm like trying to relay a concept or anything to my team, I'm like, okay, this is a team, guys. It's like if somebody is having trouble rebounding or assisting or double dribbling, we can't just watch them. Like, we got to figure out how do we play around that. So I'm always using like concepts of sports in my daily life. So, but again, I'm always excited to be here, and especially all the fans. And everybody drives so far to be here to make sure that they support their loved ones.
So the principles, you're right, they translate so well into just everyday life, the things you do. How about, and you watch the score here, look, the Wildcats are kind of having their way right now. It's just hadn't been Monument Valley's night. 64-41, big Wildcat lead. Hard to imagine Monument Valley can overcome that, especially as good, as tough, and as disciplined as Chinle is. And they really set the standard right now, don't they, the Chinle Wildcats? You watch that team, the way their commitment to excellence, the discipline that they play with, they just don't make a lot of mental mistakes. They don't take a lot of bad shots. I just love to watch how the Wildcats approach the game, don't you?
Yeah, just, again, you gotta show up when nobody's watching, and I think that's the most important thing when you do anything, whether it's your professional life or whether it's a trade that you're going after or whatever job that you have. It's like you got to put in the work when nobody's looking, and that's what's so critical. Is like to try to learn everything on the fly when the lights are on is the worst time to learn. So again, but overall, and then the other thing that I always learn about adversity too. That's what really teaches everybody, because obviously every game somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. But the main thing that we got to continue to always remember is that the lessons that you take from it, because just as these kids are going to graduate from high school, go to college, go to military, go to the trade schools, or whatever they're going to do, they got to always remember that every day you got to know that you're going to win or lose, but tomorrow's going to rise again, and you got a chance to win. So
I want to make a comment about that first. Let you know that it was Aiden Kinlichey with the shot on the Chinle and just a moment ago. And then how about that big three right there for Logan Dixon from Monument Valley? Big shot there. 22 points separating these two teams. So as you say what you just said and the way you said it, have you done any coaching? I mean, that's some real coach speak right there. Okay?
Yeah, no, I've got my butt handed to me plenty of times, and that's what's so good about always continue to remain humble. I think that's what's so critical about being Navajo is you got to continue to be humble every single day, and you take everything with a grain of salt, but you wake up every day and you try to outwork everybody.
No question about that. Hey, look at this. Look at Jacoby Nastasio with the big play. He picks the pockets, and he's all by himself for a back-to-back basket for him on successive possessions for the Wildcats, and they continue to pull away. Shot rims out, no good for Monument Valley. So, you talk about, kind of what sports means.
certainly means a lot. Look at the fans. Look at how many people come out to the games. And in particular, what does basketball mean up here in the north? But, you know, there is just no question about the hardiness of the Navajo people. One of the things that impresses me so much, the kind of sacrifices that go into just conducting everyday life, the distances. You know, the kids that get home at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock every night after a long bus ride to just get up early in the morning and do it all over again the next day. And you just never hear the complaining. You never hear any grumbling. They just do it. It's that dedication.
That's that dedication, and that's something that you learn early on as a Navajo. It's that I was on a 2-hour bus ride when I went to elementary, middle school, high school, and one thing that my late mom taught me was complaining is not going to get you anywhere. And there's no point in complaining, so the only thing you can do is help yourself and do something. And it's an old teaching. I know in Navajo they always say, like, it means don't be lazy, don't complain, be a part of the team. And I know some of the elders that might be listening, they always used to say, that means, like, don't just be looking at us. Come on, guy, help us out.
I love that. I couldn't possibly understand it. But that is awesome. I love it. By the way, that's Caleb Guy right there who gets the steal and gets the Wildcat points off the bench. Another thing, you come in off the bench, you got to make the most of your time. There's a long rebound out to Caleb Guy again, and Caleb's going to lay it up high off the glass. Well done by the junior for the Wildcats.
Tell me how you fell in love with Resball.
You know, here's the thing, okay? So I grew up in Holbrook. I'm from South Dakota originally. I was born on the Pine Ridge Sioux Indian Reservation, and I grew up. My dad in the Air Force got transferred to Holbrook in the Air Force, and so that's where I grew up. So I'm on the border. I've got, growing up, so many friends from the Navajo Reservation and being very familiar with the basketball. When we started doing what we do with our live sports coverage, which was primarily football-oriented for a long time, you know, I probably started seeing an opportunity to cover basketball up on the reservation 20 years ago.
Wow.
And I was very well aware of just how deep the culture was, how thick the culture was up here. And, we'd make a trip once in a while. But the thing about it is, back in 2005 or 2008, go to a game. I remember going to a Snowflake at Window Rock basketball game and broadcasting it at the Quonset hut, the what do we call it, the field house?
The field house, yep.
Yeah. And, boy, that was tough. That was tough because of how small it was and how packed in everybody was. But all of a sudden, they built the den. When the Wildcat Den got built, it was time to start looking at this thing real seriously, okay? And we were doing some games, and we'd have a reason to come out and cover a game here and there, whatever. And there was a big tournament, a big region tournament that happened in 2015. We decided to cover the whole tournament, and when we did, the response was amazing. And it was at that moment we just knew it was a given. We had to make it happen. We had to incorporate it in all that we do. And, kind of the rest is kind of history. We've been doing it ever since. And I will say, we drive a lot. Today is one of those, 7 hours in the saddle driving to come out and do these games and go home and be done with it. And we love it. Just like, oh, my gosh. Boy, Bradley with the shot. He hits the deck, and then he gets stepped on. Oh. For his troubles. Wow. Well, Bradley makes the big shot. By the way, do we even need to have a vote on today's Sports Zone Player of the Game? It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Guess what? It's that guy at the line right there, Bradley McCurtain.
He is killing it.
Bradley's got 24 points, and just for taking that size 10 Nike to the face right there, if nothing else, he's going to get it for that right there. But it was one of those things, and I got to say this, President Nygren, and that is that we have been always so warmly welcomed by the Navajo Nation, by the fans and the players, the parents. It is
it is one of the true joys that I've ever been able to experience professionally. And so, thank you to the Navajo Nation, and thank you to everybody that do continually welcome us out here and allow us to do what we do. It's such a privilege.
I can just hear it in your voice every time you call a game, the love that you have for our people and our communities and our athletes. And again, the more you can't say enough thank you. So thank you. Yeah. How's your Navajo after all these years, huh, guy?
It's just not that good. It's just not that good. I really got to get somebody to spend some time with me. There's a lot of online resources now, aren't there, for you to learn Navajo?
That's one of the things I've really been pushing is Navajo language. Maybe one of the things I'll do is I'll actually, if I can, after this game or early next week, I'll send you a list of common basketball terminologies in Navajo, and I'll send you the audio too. And then every time it's like let's say a three-pointer, you know what I mean? Or if it's a steal, 9 is E or something like that.
Yeah.
And so, or like an assist, or things like that. But again, I will make it as simple as possible, and then I think your listeners will really enjoy it, guy.
Well, when you retire from politics, you might want to consider, a seat at the broadcast table, okay?
Oh, man. Yes, for sure. Definitely. I think that 3 years in the politics has definitely been very exciting, too, so.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah,
I can only imagine.
It's just like a basketball game every night, sometime. The one I always have the most fun with is my name. It's like I've got the most fun name.
Okay.
It's Boo. So everybody gets a kick out of that one, though. So
well, the thing about it is when that's your name, and you hear the boos, you can always assume that it's good.
Yeah, that's why I always smile. It's like, hey, okay, what's up? What's going on?
I appreciate that. Thanks for the acknowledgement.
So I can't tell what they're saying to me.
That's right. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Where are you from again? Where's your hometown?
Hometown is I grew up in Yellow Rock Point, Utah. Born and raised in Utah, in the Four Corners area, and then there it is, huh? What a game!
Finish that. So you're Four Corners area.
Four Corners area. Grew up in Yellow Rock Point, Utah. And then now I live in Red Mesa, Arizona. That's where my wife, Apache County attorney, is from Red Mesa. So when you get married in Navajo, you ride a horse. I rode a horse 15 miles.
Did you do that?
Yes, it was. It wasn't exciting, but but I did it. Made that commitment. Rode 15 miles over from Utah to Arizona, and that's when you totally commit to that side of the family. So.
And you bring gifts, right?
Bring gifts. I think my wedding, I was able to get a cow, a horse, and And so then I did a few things, renovated the Hogan, and that's the other thing. My love for construction. So outside of politics, I love construction. Yeah.
No kidding. We'll have to have a talk.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, thank you.
Hey.
Thanks for spending some time.
Appreciate it.
Gracing
Thank
us.
you. Safe travels to everybody tuning in. And again,
Good to see you, man. Good to see you back. He's trying to make me famous.
Hey, you got the best baller of the night right in front of us.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. You want a picture right there? Let's get a picture of you two. Let's see here. I'm going to set that down for a moment. Hey, how's it going? Lean in here. Ready? Here we are. Perfect. President Nygren, thank you. We appreciate you. Hey, let's get talking with our Sports Zone player of the game, everybody. Well, what a victory tonight for the Chinle Wildcats. The boys team runs away with one here in the end. A final of 84-47. They've taken down the Monument Valley Mustangs. And with the win, Chinle remains unbeaten in the region. They are now 8-0 in the 3A North region. This team that is poised to crack the top 10 of the rankings in 3A basketball. Good win, and we'll talk to the Sports Zone's player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. This guy here, what a night. How about 26 points? Could have been more. Missed a shot or two that I'm sure he wishes he had back. Bradley McCurtain, just a sophomore, lit it up tonight. Bradley, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, dude, you came out, man, from start to finish. You had a game. Tell me about it.
I mean, it was all preparation, recovery from the day before. I really prepare for this game.
let me ask you about your season. It's been a while. I haven't looked in. I haven't seen a little about what's going on. Tell me about you. How's it going for you? Tell me about the Wildcats. You guys are certainly putting together a good year.
I mean, I've been doing good. I mean, it's been on and off every game, but it's been consistent. The team, we really is a brotherhood. And then we know, we practice hard. We recover. I'm nervous.
It's okay, man. It's quite okay. Okay, about you individually, you specifically. I'm thinking back to last year, you as a freshman. You have grown a lot since last year. All right? I don't know. You're filling out nicely. You must be up 20 pounds, something like that. You must be 2 or 3 inches taller.
Yeah.
Tell me about the growth.
I mean, I just really eat and then go to sleep early and then weight room with my teammates.
Weight room.
Yep.
Weight room. How big? How big is that for you guys?
It's huge. I mean, we're in the weight room every week. It helps a lot. Strength and then just endurance, It really helps us.
I mean, you're a couple of years away from worrying about my next question, but you want to play at the next level. You'd like to do that, right?
Yeah.
The weight room is your whole key right there.
Yeah.
You stay in the weight room, my man. It's going to go well for you. Big game tonight. You want to mention a couple other guys? I mean, Aiden Chinle had
Aiden.
How about that guy, huh?
Yeah, just feed him in the post. He'll go to work.
That's what I'm saying. Get out of his way. You might as well get out of his way because you can't stop him.
Nope, you can't.
Okay, he's a motor grader out there. He's like a dozer,
Yeah.
He's going to go right through you. Had a big game. A lot of guys. Jaden Lee was playing such good defense for you guys.
Jaden helped a lot. Even if it wasn't scoring, he helped a lot. On ball, off ball, defense, he contributed.
Well, listen, my man. Bradley, I'm going to give you something right here, and something tells me this is the first of a few that you might get of these. Check this out. I'm going to feed you. Boom, there it is. There it is. Check this out. Show it to the people. Show it to the people. Show them what you got. There it is, dude. There it is. How do you like it?
It's good. I love it.
Is it a big deal to get one of those?
I mean, yeah. I've been trying. Ever since my freshman year, yeah.
Have you? Well, there's the first one, okay?
Yep.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. How about this young man right here? Bradley McCurtain scores 26 points in a Chinle dominating victory tonight over MP, and that young man is our Sports Zone Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. What a night tonight here at Chinle's Wildcat Den. Always fun to be here. It was homecoming, and the festivities were awesome. Hey, congratulations to the homecoming king, Aiden Chinle. I really didn't mention that enough in the second half of the game, did I? But your player of the game there, Bradley, scores 26 points. Aiden ends up with 13 along the way. And a few other guys, a couple of guys had 8 points each. Rainen Parker with 8, a couple of big threes from Rainen toward the beginning of that third quarter. Colin Laughing finished with 8 points as well. 7 in the game for Jacoby Nastasio. 5 points for Draven Yazzie. 4 points in this one for a couple of guys. Jaden Lee had 4 points and all that defense that he played. Both Caleb Guy and McKendron Davis each had 4 points as well. 3 points tonight for Bryce Burbank. 2 points in this one for Cedric Claude. Just about everybody, almost everybody on that roster. In fact, everybody did. Everybody on the Wildcat roster for this one did get some scoring in the game. So well done, Wildcats. Well done. For Monument Valley, they were led in this one by Mackay Parrish, 16 points for Mackay. Jaden Sosi chipped in well with 11 points in the game, 7 in this one for Blaine Sullivan. And then a whole bunch of guys scored, 3 points for Logan Dixon, and then 5 guys scored 2 points. That was Tyron Yazzie, Dwayne Claw there at the end of the game. Keandro Begay had 2 points. Cooper Young with 2 points, and Hunter Worker finished with 2 points for Monument Valley. And that is going to wrap up everything for us tonight here from the Wildcat Den. A lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed everything as well, folks. And we're going to do it again next week. We'll have a busy schedule of Northland basketball next week for you all. Look for our Facebook page. Look to our Facebook page to find the schedule of activities coming up. There's Aiden Chinle, the king. And it looks like Desiree Yazzie. Is that Desiree Yazzie who got the queen? Awesome, Desiree. Well done. Congratulations. I want to say thanks to the entire crew. Thank you to our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director, that's Julio K., and on camera tonight for us, the great one, Leonard Keone. And for my broadcast partner, V. Sosi, with a special thank you to the president of the Great Navajo Nation, Boo Nigrin. I am Floyd Simmons, thanking you for joining us, saying God bless you, everybody, And stay warm and be safe out there on the roads. Until next time, good nights from the Wildcat Den.